Hello, Kindred Spirits, and welcome to my spiritual oasis. Here, weary souls come to find inner wisdom and peace. Today, we are doing romance reading, asking the universe what your next relationship will be like. We have moon energy guiding us today, as well as crystal energy in our 3 groups. So as you can see, I have prepared 3 groups for you to choose from. Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. So pause the video at this point in time if you need a moment to select which of the groups has your romantic message in it today. Hello, group number 1, and welcome to your romance reading, where we are asking Spirit, the universe, what your next relationship will be like. I'd like you to keep in mind that this is energy that you're attracting into your world right now. So if you don't like it, you can always change it. Okay? So we have moon energy and crystal energy guiding our conversation. We're going to add tarot as well. Let's flip over our guiding energy. Lunar God, the masculine. Okay, so right now you're attracting masculine energy into your world. We have the number 42 there, which reduces down to the number 6, which tells me that there's going to be a lot of love and romance in your partnership. This person, and again, masculine energy doesn't necessarily mean that this person is going to be a man. It just means that this person is going to have a lot of outwardly expressive energy. They're going to be, could potentially have strong placements of fire and air in their birth charts. This person is the type of person that likes to take the lead as well. I'm vibing Aries energy. Just like a really strong, outwardly expressive energy overall. And then we have Black Kyanite, so set strong boundaries. The thing that I really love about this is that in your relationship, the two of you will basically create a world of your own by setting strong boundaries around the world around you to guarantee the success and the longevity of your relationship. So I really do love that. I always love when boundaries are involved in any of the readings because I feel like they're underrated and they overperform all the time. Setting strong boundaries for the world around you and expectations for yourself puts everybody in a position where they can thrive. So people know how to interact with you, they know their limitations, and you also get to live a life that is peaceful and harmonious because you're not constantly having to deal with people who are trampling over your boundaries, or if they're non-existent, just making you feel uncomfortable or upset or sad or whatever. So I really feel like your relationship is going to have really strong boundaries around it, and that you guys are going to have a really open really open communication between each other as well. And I mean, it's important to set boundaries with your partner so that they, of course, know, what you're willing to accept and what you're willing not to accept, and vice versa. Also, what I see in the masculine energy, again, with that romance thing going on, it feels like it's going to be a very physically pleasing relationship between the two of you, if you know what I mean. Okay, so we have Judgment being added in here, and what I see in Judgment is this idea that you two will be free to be whoever you are with each other, and I think that's really, really beautiful. You will open up to each other things that you might not have been comfortable telling other people, even close friends and family. This person will set you at ease, and the same will be for you. It feels like a very reciprocal and a very freeing and expansive type of relationship. Then we have the Page of Cups. Okay, so with that page energy, to me, the page is really telling me that this relationship obviously is a new beginning, but there's going to be something new that it stirs up inside of each of you, and that's going to be on an emotive level. So different from other relationships in your past, this relationship is going to encourage and inspire within you and within your partner something unique and something really beautiful on a spiritual, creative, romantic level. There's going to be a youthful energy to the relationship, which keeps it light and keeps it fun, and also an imaginative element as well to the relationship. Ace of Wands, I love it. To me, talk like in relationship to talking about a partnership, the Ace of Wands really tells me that there's going to be a lot of passion, and with the masculine, the Ace of Wands, it really just reiterates the physically satisfying or physically exciting portion of the relationship. So again, there's going to be a lot of physical chemistry and intimacy, physical intimacy in the relationship. It's a new passion. It is, just going to be really exciting and stimulating. Then we have the Two of Swords. Okay. So what I see in the Two of Swords is interesting. I love the imagery in this deck, by the way, right in a moment. What I do see in the Two of Swords is that when difficulty comes your way, which there's always disagreement or something that happens in a relationship because you're blending two completely different entities and they're working harmoniously together or attempting to work harmoniously together. And the thing that I want to point out here, the Two of Swords, is that I feel like when difficult times come up, the two of you are going to be really level-headed about it. Either you or them, potentially even both of you, are the type of people that likes to like step away from a situation and kind of mull it over before approaching, before coming to the table with whatever the problem is. And I feel like it's this level-headedness that is going to bring an emotional stability to the relationship, actually. It's going to calm down some of this excitable, fiery, outwardly expressive energy from either you or them. Somebody is very outwardly expressive. They're probably going to be the person that wants to talk things out right away or, approach conflict right away. But the other party is going to be a little bit more laid back with it. I'm getting Libra energy for some reason, like duality from air sign. I mean, that could be Gemini too, but just like from this example, it feels like, that like the scales, like especially when there's conflict, figuring out exactly how to approach the situation so that nobody's feelings are hurt or that harmony still persists in the relationship. And then I have the Three of Cups here. So this really just tells me that overall the relationship is going to be really friendly, and there's going to be a trust and a love combining. It's going to be like a amicable combination of energies and family and friends. And I just feel like harmony and peace and emotional support present, which I think is really, really beautiful. And I think that comes from, again, the persistence of the relationship with this masculine energy, outwardly expressive, very, again, with the number 6 guiding that card, it feels very loving and romantic, caring and compassionate, just with like a ferocity to it, a very intense pursuit of the relationship and the connection. And then you have passion and strong boundaries set, also combined with some youthful, friendly, open type of energy. It just feels like overall a really amicable connection and a really freeing connection and an openness to it. I did want to mention very quickly that the Page of Cups could represent you or the partner, potential partner here, with strong water placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Doesn't necessarily have to, but for some of you that might be true. And then also with that person as being a page, like they're very youthful, very young. So again, that could be you or it could be them, but one of the partners is very young, kind of starting out in many ways on their journey into adulthood. Transitioning from like childhood, if you will, into adulthood. And again, this has nothing to do with age, although one might think it would be connected. It's not always necessarily connected. And it could also be one of you on like starting a different type of journey in your life. So, you know, if you're older, you might be higher up in specific areas, but when it comes to creativity, spirituality, and romance and love, this person is going to be young or new to it in many ways. So beautiful soul, these are the messages that I've channeled for you today. I certainly hope this was helpful for you. If it was, make sure to drop a comment down below and let me know it resonated. Click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if we are not already connected here, as well as connecting with me on my social media. All the links to where I am social will be in the description bar below, so connect with me there. If you're interested in your own personal reading, whether that is a romance reading or other types of reading connected to spirituality and spiritual growth, you can check out my Etsy shop. So all the available readings will be posted to my Etsy shop. Thank you so much for your time and energy today, and I'll see you in an upcoming reading. Bye. Hello, group number 2, and welcome to your romance reading, where we are channeling messages about your next relationship with moon guiding, moon energy, as well as crystal energy. Let's go ahead and flip over your guiding messages. Okay, so we have the Waxing Gibeus 4, which talks about will. And to me, this tells me that the partnership is going to have a lot of like willpower behind is what I'm getting. With the number 13 guiding this card reduces down to the number 4, and a number 4 is very practical, very grounded, very gray in a lot of perspectives and points of view. And I feel like it is that solid foundation that's going to build a really positive and long-lasting relationship potential for this connection. Okay, and our crystal energy is lepidolite, which is recall your dreams. Ooh, that's really interesting. This also reminds me of the spider spirit, which talks about weaving dreams as well. But there's a couple messages that I'm receiving here. First message is, and I think it's interesting that we have moon energy and we have dreams mentioned. So pay attention to your dreams, because your dreams could be giving you hints or clues or tips on who this person is or when they will be coming into your life. I also feel like there's a message here about like tapping into your imagination, connecting with your intuition through your dream space, through sleep, but also through like meditation as well. And if you are affirming someone into your life, really just paying attention to messages in your dreams, and like the last thing you think about. For example, if you're affirming a partner in your life, the last thing you think about before you go to sleep should be that person, because it just like carries over into your subconscious mind, and you get to work. It's like another way of like magnifying your affirmations is by sleeping on them, like literally thinking about them right before you go to bed. So that's super cool and interesting. All right, so we have the Lovers. Well, that's always a positive cards when it comes in a romance reading here. So to me, this really just tells me that even though this energy is grounded and willful, which also to me tells me that one or both of you are going to be very like career oriented and persist in providing stability and financial stability as a part of that in a relationship. as well as like emotional stability. So one of you could be doing both of those things or splitting that between the two of you. But with the Lovers coming up, it really just tells me that though there is a very practical and a very grounded energy to the relationship, there's also going to be a lot of passion and love and romance in the relationship as well, is what I'm feeling. Like a true, deeply connected partnership is what I'm getting. Soulmate energy, potentially even a twin flame connection for you. Which also could be, if it's a twin flame connection, it could also be like that will could be talking about a lot of the challenges that you guys are going to face being twin flames. And then we have the Hierophant, which really, to me in this situation, talks about marriage. Talks about marriage. So this could definitely be a potential marriage or a long-term, long-lasting relationship in your this connection could definitely be a longer lasting relationship and end up in marriage or some sort of a long-term commitment. And then we have the Six of Swords, which talks about moving on from heartache. So that could either be you or that could be representing the partner. But to me, it feels like this person could either be a part of that transition from, say, a difficult past relationship into like a new relationship, or this could just mean that from past difficult relationships, this relationship is going to be moving away from that difficulty into something positive. This also could be talking about releasing past relationships, releasing past heartache and some of the jaded energy that can come from that. Releasing that and releasing that energy in order to make room or make space for this relationship and truly make room for it. Sometimes we move on to another relationship, but we're still stuck emotionally and spiritually in a previous relationship, and we carry over some of that negative energy into a present one. So there's an encouragement for you and them, and or both of you, to release that past, any past hurts, harms, or difficulties, and not bring them into the new relationship. Okay, and then we have the Three of Wands, which to me really talks about like the two of you planning for the future and planting seeds that you are like then waiting for them to grow. So to me that could talk about seeds of all different kinds of seeds. So it could be talking about financial stability or financial growth, but it could also be talking about emotional seeds. And this could be talking about before you come to the relationship, having invested time and energy into like your own spiritual growth, their own spiritual growth, working on that self-love and building up yourself from the inside out. And now you're like waiting for that return to come, and it's going to manifest in this relationship, which is kind of exciting. And then my absolute favorite card of the entire tarot deck, Death. That make me sound morbid, maybe. It's okay. This relationship is going to be transformative for both of you. I'm vibing twin flames so hard, which means there's going to be a difficulty to it, but there's also, within the change, there's also going to be a level of progression. Like, it's not like tower energy where it's like abrupt change. It's death energy, which is like, you're gonna die, and when you get to that place, you gradually assuming you accept it, you gradually transition from one phase to another. And again, this isn't a literal death. This is a progression, like a death to the way things were, which means a birth or rebirth into another phase or another position, another point in your life. So moving from being single to being like in a really deep, loving, romantic relationship with a partner who the two of you can start a really strong foundation and move on from past harms and past hurts with each other. This feels like a very, very, very spiritual connection. And that's why I keep getting twin flames. I keep getting soulmate connection with death showing up, with this idea of death and rebirth. To me, this could also be talking about you knowing this person from a past life. We have dream energy. Just feels very spiritual, feels very connected. It feels like you're going to feel like it's going to be a magnetic sort of energy. Like when you meet this person, or you may already know this person, but you're going to be like, you're going to feel like you've known this person for an extended period of time. And I want to just zoom in a little bit on this card and look at, what is that? That is the rebirth. So this is a phoenix. I love phoenixes, by the way. They're beautiful creatures. So as this phoenix is dying, bursting into flames, it is coming to its end, the end of its life. Its last bit of energy trickles down to give life, new life, to the little infant phoenix, or the new phoenix. From the ashes of the old, the new arises. That's really beautiful. And I feel like that goes for a lot of different things, right? From the ashes of old bad relationships, rises out of it something new. And again, by releasing the old, releasing the negativity, and opening yourself up to the possibilities of positivity, a good relationship, where the two of you are on the same page, you're connected on a really deep level. There's a longevity and a commitment element to the relationship. Then the two of you are basically planning for the future and planting seeds in order to harvest them later. And to me, the beautiful thing about planting seeds is that you know that it's going to take time. So if somebody is planting seeds with you or planning for the future with you, that means that they see the relationship going for an extended period of time. And there might be there's definitely going to be difficulties and challenges, because this relationship is going to be transformative for both of you. But holding on to the fact that a relationship should be an improvement anyway. Anything you add into your life should be an improvement, whether that is a friend, a partner, a job, a career, education, whatever it is, should be improving your life and getting you closer to your destined, the final destination of your destined path, whatever your goals and your dreams are. So I do feel like that as well, that there's going to be an encouragement and uplifting of your dreams and where you want to go with your life with our Lapita light here. So I feel like as you start progressing through the relationship, at some point, like looking back and seeing that, looking back and recalling your dreams and seeing that your dreams are actually going to be coming true. Things are going to start falling into place in some areas that maybe you weren't able to be successful before. That this energy is going to challenge you enough to push yourself into a place of success in some of these other areas of your life. So, my beautiful soul, these are the messages that I have channeled for you today. I certainly hope this was helpful for you. If it was, make sure to drop a comment down below. Let me know what resonated. Click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not already connected here, as well as liking my Facebook page, connecting with me on TikTok and Instagram. All the links to my socials will be in the description below. If you're interested in your own personal reading for me, whether that's a romance reading or other spiritually related readings, please do check out my Etsy shop. I post all available readings there on Etsy. So thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in an upcoming reading. Bye. Hello, group number 3, and welcome to your romance reading, where we are asking Spirit, what will your next relationship be like. Your energy, their energy. And our messages are guided today by our moon energy as well as crystal energy. Let's get into it. Flip over our guiding. Ooh, wolf moon. Ah, savage love. Okay, that just came to mind. So hunger is the key word for our wolf moon. We have the number 2 also present. So this partnership is going to be intense. Intense is the first message that I received. Physically very active, intimately, physically very active, if you know what I'm talking about. And it's almost like you two, like, the energy is going to be so live and intense that it's almost going to be like when you're not together, it's going, like, you're going to want to be together. You're going to be craving the connection and the intensity that comes with this connection. Okay, wow. Live wire here. And then we have Amazonite. Loosen your grip. So in order to truly enjoy this connection, enjoy this relationship, you and or them, both of you potentially, are going to have to not want to be in control all the time. Loosen your grip on things, not want to control the situation at all times. So if you find yourself to be a little bit more on the controlling side of things, in order to truly embrace the beauty of this relationship, and again, not every relationship is meant to last forever, but in order to embrace the beauty of a relationship, this particular one, there is going to need to be a releasing, a letting go of, ooh, look what popped out, a letting go of control. So we have the 2 of Wands, which to me solidifies the passionate sort of whirlwind type of energy that is going to be a part of this relationship. It feels very consumptive. It feels very, we have Judgment. You're going to feel very free around this person. They're going to feel very free around you. To me, it also feels like you're, like, as far as literal time-wise, you're not going to maybe know this person for a very extended period of time, but you're going to feel very comfortable with each other, and it's going to burn very hot. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay, hello. This could definitely represent you or them having strong fire sign placements in your chart. I felt fire energy all day when we first started here anyway, but having strong fire placements in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Mars as well, because Mars talks about like your drive in life, which is also about like your sex drive as well. Let's just be honest about it. So Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, you, them, or there could be some fiery combination that it's almost like their fire energy and or your fire energy, like you spark that energy within each other, and it's like fire and gasoline, like it just blows up. So even if you or them are typically pretty laid back, maybe more conservative or just more quiet, or this relationship is going to pull that intense, fiery, passionate energy out of both of you. The Knight of Wands I also see as a messenger, bringing the message of like passion and excitement, and encouraging them to chase your passions, to go after them, to nurture the seeds of the things that you're passionate about. Again, this relationship could just be there to spark or start up that passionate energy inside of you, whether it be in a relationship format. So it could definitely start in a relationship format, But the message is really talking about your passions and desires from all the different areas. So if there's something work-wise, like that you're passionate about, or career-wise, or some interest that you have, a creative endeavor that you want to pursue, there's really just going to be an encouragement and an uplifting here for you to release your limiting beliefs and to embrace what you truly desire unapologetically. 5 of Swords. So we do have some conflict, which I'm actually not surprised to see at all. Because there's such an intensity here that there's wills are bound to run into each other in this type of intense relationship. So it doesn't surprise me that we have a 5 of Swords showing up here with potentially some discord and some arguing and things like that happening. Okay, wow. Last group also got Death as well. But I love Death because I love Death. Death is my favorite card in the tarot, and I absolutely am in love with the representation of Death in this tarot deck. It's the Phoenix. And it's all about transformation. This relationship, whether it is a long-term part of your life or not, is going to be transformative. This relationship is going to completely give you a new perspective and point of view to look out of. Where you might have been timid or, maybe felt uncomfortable about pursuing your dreams or things that like really from your gut, like really pull you towards, and really digging deep into that passion and drive and excitement. It's going to completely turn all of that upside down, especially if you're a more laid back, more timid person. It's going to really encourage you and pull you into the direction of being truthful with yourself, being honest with yourself, and really going after the things that you really, really want with a shameless passion. Like, there is a openness and a shamelessness to this relationship, especially with that Judgment card there, that really it really encourages and sparks the idea of just going after whatever you want. And again, it very well could start with this relationship and the two of you just being like pumping each other up, basically. But I really see this partner for you, especially if, again, you're the more laid back person. This person just kind of igniting your dreams and encouraging you to follow your dreams. I'm feeling YOLO. This person is a very YOLO type of person, and is going to really encourage you to loosen up your grip on things and transform your life into something that you truly want to see. And again, our Wands energy, it burns hot, it burns fast. So the effects of the relationship are going to be lasting. Not so sure if the actual relationship itself is going to be lasting, but we all know, we all understand that not all of the relationships and connections in our lives are meant to be long lasting, but they do all carry lessons in them. So we are going to be focused on and peeling out the lessons in this relationship and all of our other relationships in order to, figure out the knowledge and information that we were supposed to learn. But I really feel like this person is going to come into your life to teach you how to live your life from a place of passion and excitement and fearlessness. When you are chasing your dreams, you are very attractive. You are, there is a magnetism to people who are living their life giving no F's about what other people think about them and what they're doing in their life. So, my beautiful soul, these are the messages that I've channeled for you today. I certainly hope this was helpful for you and uplifting. If it was, make sure to drop a comment down below. Let me know it resonated. Click like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Connect with me on my social media. Links to everything will be in the description bar below. If you're interested in a personal reading of your own, you can check out my Etsy shop. I post like all of my available readings will be posted on Etsy shop at all times, so check it out there. Thank you so much for your time and energy today, and I'll see you in an upcoming reading. Bye.